Yo, what's good, everybody? I know for those of y'all that was expecting me to make a video about the Cavs 17-point lead getting destroyed last night, and the Pacers come back for the first ever 2-1 first round lead in a playoff series over LeBron. That's something I'm not ready to go to forward to yet. Let me just make this clear. I'm not doing nothing on LeBron until he's completely out of the playoffs. When he's out, then I do all my laughing. I'm not doing nothing after the game, man. You not watching Ticket TV. You ain't watching Carcino. You ain't watching Mike Sowell, man. You watching that Real Nigga L Dig TV right here, man. This is what you watching. So this is what I wanted to get at. Why I don't mess with the sports media. And here is two of the biggest idiots with like two of the highest platforms in sports media right now. I mean, Colin Cowherd, he been had his show, but this idiot on the left, I don't respect nothing he stand for. He's on LeBron's payroll, and Colin Cowherd, now that he's out in L.A., he thinks the Lakers is gonna get back to prominence. A few months ago, he was just talking how Kobe Bryant wasn't original, which I don't understand. And in this particular video, where it says Nick Wright and Colin Cowherd disagree on almost everything NBA related today. That's because Colin Cowherd is an idiot. He tries to get people to believe in a player in Ben Simmons that's not even the best player on his team. It's not. It's clearly not. Because if he was the best player on his team, the 76ers would be up 3-0 right now over the Miami Heat, who is completely ass. They have nothing. Whiteside only plays 13 minutes, so they really have nothing. And they dumbass coach thinks that they can play a small forward at the center like they did when they had LeBron, but it's not gonna work. So they're stupid. So now, in hindsight, the Sixers look better than what they really are because of that. But there's a reason there's a lot of reasons why the Sixers look better than what they are. One is because of the season starting early, and all the off days provided to Joel Embiid, who is the best player on their team, but is the most questionable health-wise. And before Colin Cowherd start putting Ben Simmons on a pedestal, talking about he's great to watch and this, that, and the third, we talking about a guy that shoots less than 65% from the free throw line and doesn't even shoot 1% from the three-point line. Like, I'm just trying to understand how Marco Bellinelli, JJ Redick, Dario Saric, and Ilyasova, they can only take that team but so far. They can only take that team but so far. And the thing is, if they run into somebody like, if they somehow make it out of the East and they run into somebody like Houston, what's going to happen when Ben Simmons is getting cleared out? What's going to happen when their guards are getting cleared out? What's going to happen when their threes is fault, when the Rockets' threes are getting overmatched or overmatching the Sixers' threes? To me, it's really hyping them up to be like a future of the East. But an uncertain future of the East. Because if Boston is playing as good as they playing without Kyrie and Gordon Hayward, and this Sixers team waited this long to get where they are, to get at least a 2-1 lead in a playoff series and get home court, and they had a little help from the NBA front office with the way the season schedule was set up, then I don't know what else to think, man, about that. Look at Nick Wright, man, ready to slurp on LeBron. Got his mouth wide open. Look like a damn beaver. Look at this idiot. Look at him. Colin Cowherd just looked like he tasted somebody's urine just now. These fools, man. But I watched that video. Nick Wright pretty much gave him the work about Ben Simmons, who is a great passer, but he is a watered down, poor man's 6'10" version of Rajon Rondo. Like, Rajon Rondo could do everything that Ben Simmons can do. A prime Rajon Rondo could do everything Ben Simmons could do. So, and this is the same Colin Cowherd who bigs up Rajon Rondo and Lonzo. I never hear him talk about Rondo. Never hear him talk about... he definitely talks down on Westbrook a lot. He says Westbrook is too big of a star to be padding stats and whatever. I'm like, huh? You know what I want to ask somebody like Colin Cowherd? I want to ask them if Magic Johnson, did they like Magic Johnson? He's most likely going to tell me yes. And I'm going to ask him, what was the moment when Magic Johnson became likable to you? And he's probably going to give me the 1980s finals when he played without Kareem and he put up like, I think 40-something points and shit like that with something rebounds, and he was pretty much doing everything in that game. When Ben Simmons does that, hit me up. Because you holding him to way too high of a standard out of everybody, not just in the East, but in the league. Like, between LeBron, Giannis, and him, nobody's picking Ben Simmons over neither one of those dudes. Nobody. Nick Wright, there's nothing to say about him. All him and Chris Broussard know is that LeBron is going here and LeBron is going there and all this other crap. Shit is ridiculous, man. Real Nick, L Dick. I'm gonna be back with more, man. Shit's getting kind of boring to me, be honest with you. Fuckers.